The audio sounds a lot better now.
You can hear it.
You wanna guess the color of my underwear? You wanna
Let's see,
know
Claude.
what I got going on down there? Is it pretty and pink or see-through? Is it showing off my brand new tattoo? You wanna put 'em in your mouth, going on down south? You wanna turn the shit out? That's what I'm talking about. Put 'em in your mouth, going on down south. You wanna turn the shit out? That's what I'm talking about.
It's hard to tell, like how the voice goes.
I think you saw it. That thing wasn't working. I am going to mute it. Oh, okay. I'm not ready now.
So there's an AI summary that summarizes what the chat saying, right? And on just a separate this is summarizing saying the chat is arguing about audio issues. I go and look at the chat, nothing about it.
Like if I wasn't going to do
Yeah, if it does, it goes out.
No, you don't have to worry about that. One of us is to the right, one of us on. So I'll just remind you. I think he was like over there. I don't know where he went.
You see Bryce? Bryce? He was here. Bryce Blackwell! Bryce!
Nice one. He's still over there? I knew it.
Right there, yeah.
I think he's charging his phone.
Frank. Bryce, you right here. Najee. Jaden. Jay. Hey. Travis.
Oh no, I'm just gonna get out of TikTok. I'm just gonna be doing kind of like the invite. Check on that link and maybe like comment and see it.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Look, I knew I got it somewhere. I went and I seen that.
The judges are ready. The fighters are ready. The boxing world is ready. Let's go. So aggressive, so focused.
It all comes down to this. Press conference live on DAZN.
More precise, at the Fertitta Center here on the campus of the University of Houston, where it is hot outside, but the action is going to be white hot here on Saturday night. Inside the Fertitta Center, Chris Mannix alongside Sergio Mora, where we have a 130-pound title fight that everyone has been anticipating for a week. So Shaki Foster defending his WBC version of the belt against former 126-pound champion Raymond Ford. Sergio, first let me say congratulations for making it back from Egypt. I didn't think you were going to do it. It's actually surprising that you're functional right now.
Egypt was great. I can't wait. But Houston, great city, and it's going to be a good fight today.
You've already had a good night so far in this town. Let's talk about this fight, because this is exactly what boxing is all about. A 50-50 fight between two top guys. So Shaki Foster won 14 of his last 15 fights, a verified champion at 130 pounds. Raymond Ford, 3-0 since moving up to 130 and has looked great since.
Look, it sounds cliche, 50-50 fight, but this is truly one of these fights that the winner of this fight can move up to be a real star, someone that can actually sell tickets, especially in this area. Well, Shaki Foster is a hell of a champion. I think he's a slight favorite in this fight with Ford. We know what he did at 126. Can he do it at 130? That's a problem that I think Ford's going to be facing, a bigger, stronger, naturally 130-pound fighter. Excellent matchup between two snipers.
All right, let's talk about Foster for a moment there. As I mentioned, 14 of the last 15 wins. The only loss against Robeson Conceição. He came back and avenged that fight. What have you seen from him at this championship level?
That he stays within his self. You know, he doesn't go out of character. He stays within him his temperament. He's an excellent boxer. Everything behind the 1-2, and he does it from the southpaw stance or the orthodox stance. That's what makes him great. The fact that he doesn't make mistakes. He makes his opponent make the mistakes. So he stays in character, and he does it from 1 to 12. That's the thing. These guys aren't punchers. This is going to be distance. So I think in a distance game, that's what Shaki does.
No, Kolmatov. There are some guys that might disagree with you. Rocky Hernandez might disagree with you. No, they're not being punchers. Right? Moved up in weight.
He got meaner. He got more confident. The thing about the Savage, you know, we've been calling this fight since his pro debut. He's been evolving not only as a champion, but as a puncher. He believes in his power. And I think at 130, not sacrificing gives him that edge. But he's in it with Foster, man. This is one of these fights that we're going to show who's elite. They're going to be put on an elite level. Maybe not pound for pound just yet, but one of these fighters is going to prove to be the goods.
We've seen both these guys fight in high-level fights. Both these guys show power late in fights. Both these guys showing the ability to have spectacular finishes. Is going to be a tremendous show here on Saturday. And all part of an action-packed card from the Fertitta Center on Saturday, live on DAZN. It should be excellent from start to finish, all the way down to the bottom, straight up to the top as well. Some great fights, some great undercard fights to look at. You got Julian Montalvo taking on Maximus Moya. That is going to open up our preliminaries. Frank Espinoza, he takes on Bryce Blackwell in a 6-round fight. Jaden Franklin Britton, he takes on Najee West, also in a 6-round fight. The top of the prelim, Zaquin Moses, the cousin of Shakur Stevenson, rising star in his own right. He takes on Travis Crawford. As we move up to the televised event, Miguel Flores looking to make one more run at a world championship in the featherweight division. He takes on Javon Woodward. Omari Jones, the former Olympic medalist, he gets another crack fighting just 2 months after his last win, looking to become prospect of the year in 2026. He takes on Diego Osuna. And then the co-main event, Charlie Sheehy, rising lightweight prospect. He takes on Nikkei Theron. And the main event, Oshaki Foster, Raymond Ford, WBC super featherweight world title on the line. A true 50-50 fight in our main events. All right, without further ado, let's go up to the stage and get this press conference started with Eddie Hearn.
Well, thank you, gents, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Delighted to be in Houston, actually, for the first time for Matchroom Boxing. And what a fight card it is, what a main event it is, as the boys said, one of the top fights in boxing. The build-up has been sensational. Everybody's talking about it. Oshaki Foster defends his WBC title against Raymond Savage Ford, live and exclusive on DAZN around the world from Houston. 3 press conferences for you today. The upsetters, I think we can call them, to my left, Bryce Blackwell, Najee West, and Travis Crawford. And the guys, the young prospects that everybody's talking about, Frank Espinoza, Jaden Britton, and of course, Zaquin Moses. These whole fight card matched nice and tough. Kevin Rooney insistent on testing our young prospects. And first up, we're going to talk about a fight that a lot to my left have got a lot to say about. Bryce Blackwell, Frank Espinoza makes his Matchroom debut with us on Saturday night. I saw the comments from you. We've made a big mistake. This is your time. You fancy your chances against this young prospect?
Yes, sir. I feel like this is going to be one of the best fights on the card. You know what I'm saying? I know Frank is a 2-time national champion, but me, I'm coming in here to win too. So it's just how I'm feeling about it.
You feel like the pressure's on Frank Espinoza, the big build-up, a lot of people talking about him, but you're confident you can come in and get your name on that roster on Saturday?
Yes, I'm very confident. I put in the work. You know what I'm saying? I put in the time, and I came to win. So I'm very confident.
Frank, welcome to the team. Good to hear people talking like this. This is what you want, right? So we're going to see the best of you, widely regarded as one of the best young prospects in the sport. We expect to take you to the championship as well, but you've got to get through challenges like this, and this young man's got a lot to gain.
Not for sure. You know what I mean? I'm ready. You know what I mean? I'm going to go in there and do my thing.
Tell us a little about what the fans should expect. Big puncher, yourself as well, all action style, and it's going to be a lot of noise in there on Saturday night in the Fertitta Center.
Yeah, no. You know what I mean? You just expect a good fight. You know what I mean? I'm going to go in there, show my skills, and prove to everybody why I belong here.
Well, we look forward to that, and we look forward to a lot of noise from Jaden Britton. Jaden, massive support for you on Saturday night here in Houston. A few of them here today as well. It's going to be a big crowd. Again, our first time here. This place is going to be completely packed out. A lot of hometown support for you. Tough fight against Najee West, but excited. You've been plaguing us for a long time to get on our shows.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, you know, but the time is perfect right now. This is the perfect timing for me, my career, and for y'all to see my talent. And I'm comfortable in the ring now, so I'm ready to showcase it.
How does it feel to have big-time World Championship boxing back in Houston? A lot of buzz from the fight community as well. Great fight card as well, and pleased to be a part of it.
It feels great. Thank Foster and Ford for coming together and making this fight happen. I wouldn't be on this card without them, you know, so making it happen. I'm thankful that I can be on something that's going to be history, you know, and I'm just ready, but I'm coming to steal the show for sure.
Najee, obviously a lot of pressure on this man, big crowd support as well, but confident you can come in and upset the odds.
Definitely coming from out of town. I don't feel no pressure. I'm just ready to show my work and that I belong here and that I belong on more shows for you.
When you fight on these cards, obviously you know you've got great experience as well. But coming in here, you know that an upset, we have the kind of winner stays on mentality at Matchroom. Not just a win, but a great performance as well is going to see you back on televised shows. But a win can really change the trajectory of the career.
Change everything for me. So I'm definitely here. I didn't come to lay down. I didn't come to lose. I come to fight. Came to win.
Good. Well, that's what we want. And this is another great fight. Travis Crawford against Aquin Moses. Travis. Same thing that I said to Bryce as well. We've seen your comments. You think that this is a mistake by us as well. Aquin Moses is a young man, a great talent as well. He's been out a little bit with a hand injury, but you fancy the upset on Saturday night?
Yeah, I do plan on putting on an upset, but I just don't know what comments have been made online because I haven't been online for the past training camp.
Is that a conscious decision? Keep yourself offline?
Nah, not really. I just don't like making comments on social media. I overheard that you had told Aquin that I said some stuff about him, and which is not true because I'm all a big respect to person.
Do you know what? That was actually a joke that I like playing on Aquin. I told him that you said you were going to beat his ass, you were going to knock him out in a round, and Aquin was going crazy. He was like, and I was actually not going to tell him because I thought it would have, but out of respect for you two, I had to tell him that I was joking. So you seem like a respectful guy, though, but you're going to come to fight on Saturday.
No, yeah, I'm coming here to fight. I mean, I'm big on respect, and I just want to give respect, and I want to get respect. And as long as that's held, then that's my point of view on it.
Well, Aquin, unfortunately, he didn't say that, but he is coming to fight, and that's what you want, right? You know, you've had that education now. We know you've been out with a little bit with a hand injury, but expect a strong opposition here in Houston. Of course, home for your training camp as well.
I mean, yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank God to be here because nothing's be possible without him. I mean, like you said, man, I'm ready to perform, man. I can't wait to Saturday. I mean, I can't wait to beat somebody up, man. Too bad got to be him.
I mean, it was respectful.
I'll take it how it is. I mean, you're the one that got the pressure on you. I ain't got no pressure on me. That's what you're supposed to do.
What's the mentality for someone like you going into this fight? You know, this is a big card. I know you've fought around the country, and this is a big opportunity. You take his O, and then, as I said to Najee as well, everything changes for you. The bigger purses come, the bigger opportunities come, the bigger shows come. Is that what it's all about?
For me, it's just trying to stay active until I leave. I'm planning on leaving out to the military here soon. So this is just something that just came upon me, and it lined up right.
Zay, for you?
He coming to get checked before he leave. I'm just sure that Saturday. I'm gonna show that one of the best prospects, and I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
How do you do that? You go in there, you put a performance on, one-sided performance. You look to get him out of there.
Perform, dominate, and if the stoppage comes, it's gonna come.
I ain't getting stopped.
No?
Okay. We're gonna see.
Show me.
All right.
I think.
I'll tell you, it weren't going to be respectful for long. You know, this is what we like. This is what we want. But what I will say is, to my right, you have 3 tremendous prospects. And the great thing about these prospects at Matchroom Boxing is you get every opportunity to get to the very top of the sport. But if you're not good enough, if you take your eye off the ball, if you don't train hard, these guys to the left, they smell blood. They smell opportunity. They have hunger to get to this level. So you guys, you got it all to do. Frank, Jaden, Zay, top class, world class prospects. But you guys, good luck. Let's see what they're made of on Saturday night. And we're going to face these guys off following the 3 segments. But for now, we're going to go back to the team before we come to segment 2. Thank you.
All right, Sergio. Well, fake news. Eddie Hearn stirring the pot up there, just dropping some fake quotes. I like it though. I mean, I think that makes it a little bit spicier in the main event of our prelims. Let's talk about Zaquin Moses though for a moment. The cousin of Shakur Stevenson, who is making a name for himself in his own right. Nice blend of offensive and defensive talent.
Moses reminds me of Raymond Ford early when we're calling him. Just one of these southpaws that's really sharp, really good. I think coming around his power as well. So I think Moses, a 6-round fighter, should be able to go the 8-round and 10-round and actually start getting stoppages and become more of a puncher because they believe in their boxing ability, but they're going to sit down punches, have more time. So I like Moses a lot. I think he has a high ceiling.
How dangerous are some of these early tests? Like you heard Eddie say, like you've got 3 guys that are terrific prospects, but they're guys with only a handful of fights in their pro career. And they are taking on the fighters where for them, it's win or go home. This is their championship event.
Especially in 6-rounders. I mean, anything can go around in 4 and 6-round fights. That's what's tricky about it. When you have 8 to 10 rounds, you have more time to develop and use your game plan, use the jab, and fight more like a professional. So for these fights, these short fights, opponents can come in there and really put everything in 3 rounds, and that's a draw. So very tricky fight, and especially for someone that's going out to the service, like that young man right there said. So he has nothing to lose and everything to gain, and this is a super.
You almost lost your first fight.
I did, because it was a 4-rounder. So these 4-rounders are tricky. I got cut, I got dropped, and I squeaked out a majority decision, I think. So yeah, I think Moses, it'll serve him well because he's the goods. I mean, he has that amateur background. He's an excellent pro. I think he's a bigger puncher than his knockout ratio indicates. So having more time to develop that in 8 and 10 rounds, he's going to be a better fighter for it.
The man that you beat was named Antonio Maldonado. And
why are we talking about Mike?
Because I thought he won, and I thought he should have been on the contender. I thought he deserved that opportunity. As they're resetting for the next press conference up there, Omari Jones is going to be next up on the stage, the Olympic bronze medalist, terrific prospect coming off a win in March. What do you like about Omari Jones?
Everything. He has the hooks and the looks. That's my line, by the way. Just one of these kids that is going to be something. He exudes this swag, this confidence. He always comes in shape. He likes staying busy, having 3, 4, 5 fights a year. He has power. He has ability. He has everything going for him. So the fact that he's not getting knockouts anymore doesn't worry me. I like the fact that he's going the distance. I like the fact that he's, using his jab, knowing how to use that height, that size. There's nothing I don't like about the kid. Omari is a future star.
All right, let's hear from up there. Let's go back on the stage. Let's see if Eddie Hearn has made up any quotes for this fight. Eddie?
Thanks, guys. I haven't made up any quotes, but don't go shy on me now, guys, especially you, Javon. I know. To my left, of course, as we said before, the upsetters, Javon Woodward, Diego Osuna, Nike Theran as well. And to my right, a couple of our real elite young prospects. Of course, a gentleman that you guys know very well in Miguel Flores as well, hometown star in a big fight on Saturday night. Welcome as well, as we said before about Frank Espinoza, also to Charlie Sheehy, one of the top young US amateurs, now part of the Matchroom team. Big moment for him on Saturday night. And of course, to his right, Amari Jones. What was it, Sergio? The hooks and the looks? Not sure about that, but I like it. I don't know if it will stick. But what it is one of the top prospects in world boxing. 6-0 right now, Olympic bronze medalist, future superstar of American boxing. We'll kick off first talking about Javon Woodward against Miguel Flores. Javon, welcome. I did see you say, I don't know if people tell me that you actually said this, but I'm going to go with it anyway. You said, big mistake from Miguel Flores, hometown star, big support. You're coming in. This is a layup for you. Did you say it was a layup for you?
I ain't say that. You can't fuck with me though.
Right, okay. Well, that was a good start. Okay, right, good. So, why? What happens on Saturday night against this guy?
I dominate. I do whatever I want to do. Start to finish.
And a big moment for you, part of the live broadcast televised card. This place is going to be completely sold out on Saturday night. Over 5,000 in here. Huge support for Miguel Flores. Doesn't bother you?
Nah, it's going to feel good to knock on somebody's door. Beat them at their crib.
And you talk about buy any way you want. What does that victory look like on Saturday night?
It's however I feel. However I wake up feeling. I could box his head off, or I could just beat him up. It depends on how I feel tomorrow or Saturday.
Miguel, what's going on? I mean, listen, normally what we do in the UK is you're the hometown star, right? Massive support. We give you a nice, easy fight. This guy's coming in. I mean, I don't know whether we picked the wrong guy, but he sounds dangerous.
Nah, he's saying what he's supposed to say. I like his attitude. I like that. It's gonna bring out the best of me, and we'll see Saturday night. He can save all that energy for Saturday night. I mean, he's gonna have me in front 10 rounds. So after this, he might need to go back to TCL. Get a couple more paydays there. That didn't go too well for him either, though.
Hold on a minute, John. What's going on here?
Say what?
I mean, don't worry about me.
No, I ain't worried about nothing. There ain't nothing he can do with me. You're talking about 10 rounds. We'd be lucky if it go 10.
Too experienced?
A lot of things you can't teach in boxing. And one is experience. You got to go through the years. Obviously, not on club shows. You got to be on the big stages. We've done it before.
He went to the club. He went to these big shows, and what did he do? He came up short.
It's all good. I've been there.
Them names.
You didn't even make it there. You didn't even make past TCL.
All right, I'm here right now.
Hey,
I'm here right now.
It's all good. You're here. All right, we'll see. Save that energy. We'll see. Saturday.
We will.
All right, we'll see. Yeah.
We will.
I like that attitude, though.
Yeah.
You good. We'll see Saturday.
I like it was too.
Good. Thank you both of you. It's what we want. It's what we want on Saturday night. Now what we
you love that, huh?
Whoa, keep going. He just mumbled something under his breath. It was very distasteful. I don't know if you heard it.
No mumble.
Yeah.
This shit loud and clear.
Nothing from you. No mumble. Good. By the way, I asked him, ask you, how do you see victory on Saturday night against this guy? I'm sure you've studied him, you watched him. Can he do the 10?
We watched enough. We're gonna let our experience take over. Obviously, we're not gonna sit here and talk about what we're gonna do. We're gonna show it on Saturday night. We got the right game plan. He better be ready to go 10 rounds, because trust me, hey, once you get in there, you can't knock a dude out.
Talking about going 10 rounds.
All right, we'll see. I mean, TCL's one round, bro. So
okay, you talking about
a little bit rough for you. So
all right, you talking about 10
rounds.
So what?
All right,
we can go 12.
All right. Hey, you gonna
it don't matter.
Eddie, you got some extra for a 12? We'll make it a 12.
I think we should throw in some kind of knockout bonus as well. I mean, I don't want to see 12 rounds. I want to see, So we'll think about that. We'll get something cooking. That's enough from you two. Let's see a great fight on Saturday night, right?
For sure.
Okay, good. Now, what we want, as we go back to, we want our prospects tested. Amari Jones, opponent pulls out. Who have we got? Upsets Diego Osuna, 9-0. 9-0 against 6-0. It's exactly what we want to see how good our young stars are. Diego, welcome.
Thank you.
Again, this is a big opportunity for you. We know you haven't beaten anyone yet of the level of Amari Jones, but you're undefeated. You don't know what defeat looks like. You're 9-0. You're coming up on a massive show all around the world on DAZN, full up, sold out here in Houston. Exciting.
I'm excited. I mean, I don't feel pressure or nothing, but I'm excited.
And how does it look when you go? Is it exciting to go up against someone like Amari Jones? I know that, like I said, undefeated. This is a serious fighter, great pedigree, beyond the levels you've boxed at the moment, but we get to find out how good you are as well.
That's right, yeah. And I feel, the better the opponent, the better, it brings out of me. So,
no fear, ready to shine on the big stage.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight, yeah. That's what I like to do. I like to fight, and you guys are going to see an entertaining fight that night.
Amari, welcome. Again, you've had this before with opponents pull out. You've had late notice guys step in. Diego was in training camp. He's got an undefeated record, exactly what you want. On paper, potentially the toughest fight of your career on Saturday here in Houston.
Absolutely. When we got the news that our opponent got pulled out, and we got the news that a 9-0 guy wanted to fight and was willing to take the fight, so we took it. Not even 5 minutes later, we said, let's make it happen. I didn't want to miss this opportunity on this kind of card. And even the opponents before, I fought a 7-0 undefeated guy. The guy before that hasn't been stopped. I just fought a 23-6 guy. So it just shows the test and the work that we put in, and Matchroom testing me and believing in me. So we're ready to put on the show.
What have you learned so far about those opponents? Sometimes guys are coming to survive a little bit, feel like your last fight in Orlando, maybe he was one of those guys, felt the power early. I wouldn't say you had criticism, but people saying step on the gas a little bit more when this guy wasn't really coming to fight yet. When you fight those undefeated guys like in Las Vegas, 7-0, they come to fight, you're dropping them, you're looking explosive. Feels like we're going to get that from Osuna, a guy that's coming to win. And that's where we're going to see the best of Amari Jones.
Absolutely. We step up to the competition. And like you said, the last opponent, he, covered up. He didn't felt the power. He didn't really want to engage. So we come in to put on the show once again. And Saturday, I'm ready to the show is my time.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Amari Jones against Osuna, 6-0 against 9-0. And looking forward to this as well. Charlie Sheehy, one of the top young stars of US boxing as well, with the likes of Amari Jones. Nike Theran, welcome as well. We've seen you in action before in the States. A lot of exciting fights, ready to give the fans a great fight in Houston on Saturday.
Sí, Nike, en primer lugar, bienvenido. Te hemos visto en muchas peleas, siempre peleas muy entretenidas también. La idea sería brindarles un buen espectáculo al público aquí en Houston este sábado.
Primeramente, darle las gracias a Dios y a Eddie por la oportunidad. Y pues creo que a eso venimos, a dar un buen espectáculo y que el evento sienta boxeadores de verdad, peleas.
So yeah, firstly, I want to say thanks to God for allowing us to be here, to Eddie Hearn also for the opportunity. That's what we've come here to do, to contribute to this event, to show that there are boxers of great quality on this card.
Thank you, Nike. Charlie, welcome. Welcome back, kind of. You had your professional debut with Matchroom. You had a long spell at Top Rank as well, back with the Matchroom team, and we're delighted to have you on that team. A good fight for you on Saturday. Good platform, big crowd, ready to showcase the skills.
Absolutely. I'm excited to be back with Matchroom, starting my career here, and this is where I plan on becoming a world champion with.
Obviously, already undefeated, gone through that kind of education already, now stepping up. Co-main event on Saturday, good opponent as well, tough opponent. We've seen him in some good quality fights, can punch as well. But where we're going to see the best of Charlie Sheehy?
I feel like I'm going to show a little bit of everything Saturday night. Speed, power, and skills.
When I spoke to Peter Khan and the team, actually a willingness as well to move quite quickly as well, get this fight out of the way. And big plans to move quite quickly in the division.
Absolutely. I'm looking to put my name into the rankings with this fight, my first 10-rounder, and keep climbing them to get a shot at one of the world champions.
Well, we look forward to taking you there. Great fight. Nike Theran against Charlie Sheehy. Also Amari Jones against Osuna, 9-0 against 6-0. And, of course, our two favourites as well, Javon Woodward against Miguel. You all right down there, Javon?
It's Woodard.
Woodard. Listen, I mean, you got me so excited. I can't get everything right, But we look forward to the face-off, which is going to come after the main event press conference. Woodard against Flores, Saturday night in Houston. What a fight card. And right up next, we got the big one. Ray Ford against O'Shaquie Foster. Don't miss it. Back to the guys.
Well, there you go, Sergio. A lot of excitement there, that preliminary undercard press conference. And we had a chance to talk to some of these guys earlier in the day. Flores has been around so long, you were calling his fights 10 years ago. That's how long he's been around.
No, Miguel Flores, he had a high ceiling when I was calling his fights early in his career. You know, a volume puncher. He reminds me of an old school Mexican style fighter. But he came up short on the big moments, and this is a reawakening for Flores. It's an interesting fight that he has in his hands, because if he wins, he can actually get a contract with a new promoter, get a new start, and it's a tricky fight against a puncher. But Flores is accustomed to fighting punchers.
Yeah, Flores, part of Team Foster, same trainer with Bobby Benton, so taking advantage of an opportunity with O'Shaquie Foster at the top of the bill to make one more run in the 130-pound division. You heard Eddie Hearn mention to Amari Jones, there was some criticism of him after his last fight. Boxed beautifully, won a wide decision, but there were people, and I think I was among them, that wondered if he should have stepped on the gas in the second half of that fight. Do you think he's got something to prove in a fight like this?
No, and that's what gets young fighters in trouble, or sometimes get knocked down or look bad when they go looking for the knockout. I was impressed with Amari Jones' last performance. I want to see how the young fighters are going to react, going the distance, controlling with the jab, learning how to really turn your punches and punch placements, body shots, slowing down the pace. I saw all that with Amari Jones. So I thought it was a win-win. I would expect that he wants the knockout, get back on the knockout train. Of course, Eddie Hearn and Matchroom want that. The fans want that. But if it doesn't come, don't go looking for it.
I disagree.
Of course you do.
I think in a situation like that, against an opponent that's pretty well beaten at that point, who was a 147 coming into that fight, I thought there were some opportunities mixed to step on the gas, especially when you're fighting in your backyard. You're a young prospect. You want to make a statement. Not to say it's not an unforgivable sin, of course. And it's great that he's coming back 2 months later. But I think an opportunity like this against an opponent like he's got in front of him, I think there'd be a great chance for him to look great in this type of fight. Charlie Shee's been around, as Eddie said, for a while. A Matchroom fighter early in his career, 12-0, undefeated, looking to get into the rankings, looking to make a move. I think he's got an interesting fight in front of him as well. What do you want to see out of Charlie Shee?
I want to know if that power is real. Long arms, and that power extends really far. So I want to know if it's real. I want to see it for myself. I want to hear the thump behind the punches. But G is one of these fighters that has a lot to give. I think if that power is real and they start stepping up the competition and he continues getting these stoppages, he could be a potential ticket seller.
Yeah, I think it's a big fight for him. It's fighting in the co-main event of this card. The main event press conference is coming up in just a moment, and I think it's a great fight. I love that it is a Matchroom versus Top Rank event. We've got so many Matchroom versus Top Rank events coming up over the next couple of months. Boots versus Zayas, huge event happening on June 27th. Abdullah Mason taking on Joe Cordina on July 4th. But this one is a terrific one. You've got two guys who are at the top of their games at 130 pounds. And Sergio, I don't know if you saw their first face-off on Wednesday. The bad blood has been spilling over for weeks now between these guys.
You can't fake that. I mean, it's not that there's a resentment. You can not like me all you want. All you got to do is win.
That's right.
Nobody likes you.
We are ready for the main event press conference. Foster against Ford. We're good to go. Let's go back up to the stage at Eddie Hearn.
Well, thank you, guys. And I am so pleased to be sitting here between these two great fighters, because this is a fight that I, as a fight fan, have been looking forward to since it was made. The DAZN schedule is red hot, just back from a wild night in Egypt last Saturday. So much to come, of course, this on Saturday night as we head through another Matchroom v Top Rank matchup with Boots against Zayas in June. Bam also going for a 3-division championship. There is so much coming live and exclusive on DAZN. AJ's return in July, but this is one of the fights that I was looking forward to the most. The first time Matchroom has been in Houston, This arena going to be packed out on Saturday night. This is going to do huge numbers and viewership around the world live on DAZN. Well done to both for a great build-up. And this is a great, great matchup. I want to say as well, in here today, this isn't open to the public, but it is open to the teams. There's a nice bit of energy, good energy from the undercard. It's a great undercard as well, but great energy on this main event. So I'm going to introduce these two fighters because their respective teams as well are here. To my left, a guy who came into our office in New York as an 18-year-old, I believe, from Camden, New Jersey. He was a shy guy, but he was a guy with unbelievable talent, represented his country, and all of a sudden we take him through the levels and he produces one of the great, great victories to be a top-ranked guy, I may add at the time, up at Turning Stone to become the world champion at 126 pounds. On Saturday night, as I said to him earlier, he gets the chance to do something that many fighters don't. The kind of stuff that actually goes down in the history books and the legacy books. On Saturday night, he gets a chance to become a two-time, two-weight world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, from Camden, New Jersey, via Houston Train Center, Raymond Savage Hall. And to my right, you have to say, the top dog at 130 pounds. This is a guy that actually broke our hearts in Mexico. Rocky Hernandez was up in the fight. O'Shaquie Foster came back, stopped him to become champion. He's been fighting for Top Rank. He's been fighting on ESPN. But on Saturday night, he comes home to Houston to defend his title. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning WBC world champion, O'Shaquie Foster, is in the house. And that's just the teams. Saturday night is going to be red, red hot. Before I speak to the trainers of the fighters and the fighters, I want to speak to a man and a team and a company that we are doing some tremendous work with, who we love loads, and who we have a great rivalry as well. They started the year well against us with Muratara against Cruz, with Nunes against Navarrete, but we have a chance now with Ford against Foster and Boots against Zayas coming up to get even.
You got a chance.
We got a chance. But one thing I will say, Carl, is great news for fight fans. Of course, Top Rank on DAZN as well. These are exactly the kind of fights that we want to make.
Thank you, Eddie, and thanks to everybody at Matchroom, and hello, H-Town. Yeah, it's been a great start for us on DAZN, global home of boxing. Obviously, took some time to get there, but we couldn't be more pleased with the partnership and how easy it is to make fights. You know, you can't blame Willie's on that side of the street anymore. You know, there's only one street right now, and it's the biggest street in boxing. But O'Shaquie Foster, you know, we all watched that fight in Mexico. I mean, they tried to take it from him, but he wouldn't let it. It didn't happen. And yeah, Ray Savage from Jersey, you know, that's what I got with him. And he took that up in Turning Stone. But this is you know, this is his 7th world title fight, I think, you know, and it's just levels at this point, and he's in his prime, and we can't wait for Saturday night.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl. We're going to go to the left team for Teray. Welcome. You were on great form at the first press conference as well. Still got that same energy, still got that great confidence. Had a great training camp. Great
I can't wait to shut y'all the fuck up. Y'all talk too much.
Get back in there, bro.
I swear to God.
We good.
Wait, you come in here, I won't keep you too long. You come in here with bad intentions, the build up.
Yeah.
You wanna take this guy out on Saturday night? Shaki, you got your team over there, you got Ray's team over there. How you feeling ahead of this moment? It's a big moment for you. Great to be in Houston. Great crowd, you're smiling away. Full of confidence.
Man, I feel great, man. I give all glory to God, man, for this opportunity, put me in this position, and all I gotta do is capitalize now. All these dudes over there talking, we ain't hearing that. Man, we don't care. We done been through the fire. I come from this kind of, crazy, whatever, you know what I mean? You say, we ain't trying to hit up. I'm ready, man. I'm prepared. I'm happy. And y'all, as y'all know, a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. You feel me? So he gonna find out Saturday.
Said there that Ray's emotion invested in this fight. You feel that? You think that it's about mindset as well on Saturday night and keeping your cool in the fire in Houston.
And they know they call me ice water. I stay cool, I stay calm, and I flow like water. He gonna find out Saturday. And they talking all that and rah shit is gonna get shut down real quick. And you see, they so nervous. They can't be crying for a second. They so nervous, but hey, Saturday they ain't gonna be crying. They ain't gonna be hurt. You know what I mean? It's gonna be on to the next.
Well, the final one from both you guys, the predictions. I know it always says by any means necessary, however it comes. But how does O'Shaquie Foster beat Ray Ford on Saturday night to become still WBC world champion?
Hey, I'm gonna dominate from round one to whenever the fight ends. If he get too reckless, like I told him, it's gonna be a bad night for him. And y'all gonna be hurt. Y'all can do all that screaming, bro. It's okay, man. Like, I see why he's so emotional. Cause y'all emotional. Calm down, hey, man. Y'all supposed to be helping him, bro. Stay calm, bro. Y'all stay cool. It's all right. We got 2 days. Man. But hey, I'm happy. I'm ready, bro. I'm excited for this opportunity, bro. This one of the biggest build-ups that I've had in my career. And they don't understand, man. Like, I come from this, man. All that rise, all that shit, all they do is just, make me raise my game. And I'm just y'all gonna see the best out of me Saturday. That's all I can say.
Right, last word from you. How do you what happens on Saturday night? Tell the world.
Just tune in, man.
Savage time. Let's face them off, guys, up here last time.
I do not want to be here, man.
These two guys have had a lot of energy for each other, dating back to the press conference back in April that continued to spill over at this press conference just days before they are both ready to go.
That is how you sell a fight. Both these guys not only don't like each other, but you can see it including two different temperaments. It's got it right there, fushing them. That's temperament right there. That's a sign right there by Ray Ford. That's a chink in the armor, in my opinion.
Why is that chink in the armor?
Emotional, man. You gotta check your emotion, man. If you can't check your emotion in this face-off, you're not gonna check it in the 36 minutes of fighting. That's right there. I do not want to see from a composed champion like Ray Ford.
Has been fired up for these last couple of months. He has been chomping at the bit for exactly this kind of opportunity. Ever since he moved up 126 pounds, 3-0, taking on the established champion at 130, O'Shaquie Foster. 14 of the last 15 fights, wins for O'Shaquie Foster. 2-fight winning streak for him right now. And as he says, he is feeling this moment. O'Shaquie Foster saying, this is the biggest build-up I've ever had for a fight. He is loving the magnitude of this moment.
Loving it and ready for the as eyes. You can see in this team in this six. He's not only ready for the moment, but he's pushed for this opportunity. He comes to Ford. He wants to become the two-division champion, but he overstates it.
One side angry, the other side smiling. Round one of Shaki Foster. I think the question is style is Shaki Foster or the boxer trying to use that jab, I would imagine, during this fight. 6 feet pulling off the lane by Raymond Ford. We've seen him evolve into more of a pressure fighter, especially at 130 pounds. Walk down Thomas Matisse, walk down Abraham Nova. Like, do you think we're going to see that same type of style from him? Better not see that. I'll be honest with you, man. If he's coming forward with his gloves up, he's going to make it an easy night, an easy target for a fighter like Foster, who can get 2 to death both stances. You got to get on the inside. You got to make a fight like Foster completely miss, not get comfortable going, switch the stances, switch the styles. You got to fight there at the jab. You got to go for the body shots. I think aiming towards his torso should be Raymond Ford and moment. Either way, it's going to come down to temperament all the way to the end. Temperament is a very different version of Raymond Ford than we're used to seeing. He usually is pretty calm, pretty collected, but I think he's got some of the slights and have come from Shaki Foster over the last couple of months. He is training there, feeling them as well. They've been dismissive of his skills as a trainer, but this is a very fired up version. Even against Nick Paul, against Matisse, we've seen some emotion out of Raymond Ford, but not to this level. Whereas with Shaki Foster, he seems to be soaking in the moment. And that's what I'm talking about when it comes to nerves. You know, when it comes to fighting, not saying that they're afraid or they're nervous. It's just nerves acting up, and they get the aggression coming out too long. You don't want aggression to come out in a press conference or right away. You want it to come out and show that when it's time to fight, when it's time to box, when it's time to focus and concentrate. If you're already losing here, that's only going to get worse once they face off. And then we see the co-main event. Charlie Sheehy, 135-pound contender, looking to make a name for himself. Began his career with Matchroom Boxing, now trying to use Matchroom to take him to the next level. Yeah, Charlie Sheehy, power punching, long arms in the weight division. There's an excellent opportunity for him to knock out someone like Turan and put his name on the map. A little more respectful between these two guys as they break it up and head back to their respective corners. Terrific main event. Looking forward to see Charlie Sheehy back in action. He's always been a young guy that's brought a good crowd with him. And here's a guy that brings a crowd. Omari Jones, the former Olympic bronze medalist, undefeated in his pro career, taking on Diego Osuna out of Iowa. You don't see a lot of top guys come out of Iowa, but Diego says he's coming to win. That red light on. I don't know what to think about Osuna. I mean, he had one of the best red light on, Omari. Keep that going. Very confident. I just don't know what to think about because I know what he's going up against in Omari Jones. Red light on. We're going to get that done. I think Osuna is coming to rumble in this fight. I don't think he's coming to win this fight by himself. He's trying to get into the body.
That's gonna be
Jones and win this fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be
by knockout. There's your old friend Sergio Miguel Flores looking to make one more run at a world championship at 130 pounds against Javon Woodard, who has been pretty fired up during the course of this day. And dismissive. I think Woodard is looking past Miguel Flores, says that he's tailor-made for him. The thing about Miguel Flores, he has a lot of experience, a wealth of experience, but he's ambitious, he's hunger. If he picked that up in his last handful of wins, this is going to be a fight of the night type fight. Yeah, Woodard formerly signed with Mayweather Promotions, has 2 losses in his resume, but one was in his second pro fight, a majority decision. The other came as a member of the Overtime Boxing League, which gave him a 9th round, an 8-round fight with a 9th round. The overtime round, that cost him the loss. There he is, Zaquin Moses, one of the best prospects in all of boxing. 3 wins, all 3 by knockout. He describes himself as a more offensive-oriented version of the members of his family. Shakur Stevens, one of the best defenders, defensive fighters of this generation. He believes he's a blend of offense and defense. And I love hearing that because he has all the skills as a southpaw to just keep it as a sniper, just like a 3-2. But Zaquin Moses wants to be aggressive, wants to shine, he wants to go for the knockouts, and that's the reason he's excited to be here. Zaquin Moses back in action. To make a run in his weight class. Jeff Britton looking to go to 9-0 in his respective 5 knockouts. He taking on Najee West. Huge size difference, Sergio, in this fight. Different completely weight classes, but look, sometimes if you know how to fight small, get on the inside, bop your head, it can actually be an advantage to you. Najee Britton, one of those unheralded fighters looking to upset the apple cart, make a name for himself, knocking off one of Matchroom's prospects. And speaking of Matchroom's prospects. Frank Espinoza, someone Matchroom is very high on. 3-0, 3 knockouts. He takes on Bryce Blackwell, bringing a 4-2 record into this fight. What are you expecting here?
I'm expecting someone to get knocked out. I mean, Espinoza, heavy hands. These fighters are heavy-handed. I like this opportunity for Espinoza to make a name for himself and really prove that he belongs on the stage.
Yeah, I like the top rank. So the Matchroom is bringing a lot of their prospects into the show. I also love that it's a top ranked Matchroom show. You've heard Eddie Hearn talk about it. Colton Moretti from Top Rank right there on the stage. We have had some phenomenal fight cards already in 2026 that have featured Matchroom against Top Rank. This is the next one. Fast forward to June. Xander against